All right, the new divisions, boys. We talked about the new divisions a couple times, and now they have names, sponsored names, in fact. So we've got the Scotiabank. They're still calling it the North. They're calling it the Scotiabank North Division. It's the Scotiabank Canadian Division. Come on.
Yeah, this is part. Oh, actually, no.
I don't know why they're. I don't know why. I don't know why they haven't just used Canadian. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand. But
because they're not.
No, go for it. Go for it.
My bet is because they're not. Maybe I don't know. Not everybody who plays in that division's Canadian, so they're probably not going to just label it as.
You think that's
Who knows, dude? This world's really friggin' sensitive on names these days.
I
don't think that's it.
I don't think that's it either, and I don't think that's it because when there's two Canadian games playing, they've only played the Canadian national anthem, and there's Russians, Americans, Swedish people, but they still only play the Canadian national anthems. So I don't think it's that. I
think the NHL just is very good at finding ways to just not be like what the fans would like. Literally everybody was calling it the Canadian division. Like everybody's still just calling it that. And they're like, no,
it's the North. It's the
just
North division.
It's just the most NHL thing ever. But to the people who are mad about them selling off the sponsorship deals, you weren't even going to call what most of the divisions what they were calling it anyway. Just don't call them that. You don't need to. They just say it a few times on the broadcast.
Yeah, it's not. There's no change. There'll be a logo at the beginning of the broadcast. Like, come on.
The announcers will probably have to say the Scotiabank Canadian or Scotiabank North Division standings or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to say it, but you don't have to. And the league needs money. So do you want to watch hockey? I do.
And it's
shut that.
Nick, you can't do that. You peek and then you cut out.
That's the same thing with like the logos on the helmets too. Like they're really not that.
Yeah,
they're small.
They're just they're small stickers on helmets. Like it's like.
I mean, the NBA's been doing it for a couple of years now.
Yeah,
like I know the Lakers have like a wish right here on
the little lapel.
Yeah. It's like it doesn't change anything about the jersey. It adds one logo, like big.
The one everybody was saying with the helmet ads was like, I actually got replied to on a tweet where I was just being like, oh, it's a fucking big deal. And some dude's like, it's just represents like pushing into an area, like a sanctified area that has resisted commercialization so far. Like, what are you going to think about when they get onto the jerseys? And I'm like, well, it'll probably only really ever go as far as the NBA has done, which is one little one. So I'm not going to care.
Turn into Russia and plaster it all over their jerseys.
And also, the commercial is, oh, you mean the fucking power play brought to you by fucking AutoZone or whatever? Like,
exactly.
Everything. What do you fucking mean?
There's been commercialization. I can't talk, but that's been in hockey, in sports forever.
Talking about.
Also, when you think about like if you talk to someone who like grew up watching hockey years and years ago, like they're like, wow, like we are like the boards with all the ads on them, like the boards were just white boards.
But like, I'm sure whenever that started to get introduced, I'm sure there was people then reading the newspaper being like,
just like,
what is this?
There were ads. There were ads on our minor hockey boards.
Yeah,
like. Ben, it's clear. They clearly do it at every single level. Like I went to a Phantoms game a couple years ago, and their power play is sponsored by Casella Waste Management, and everybody makes a joke because that's like a garbage company. I always made a
joke about that because
that was Plattsburgh.
Yeah,
they did it there too. They do it for the Thunder too.
They actually had a trash friggin' power play too.
They did, which I always thought was appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
But
so anyway. Then we have the Discover Central Division.
Oh my!
The Mass Mutual East Division and the Honda West Division. So 3 of the 4 are like financial institutions, and then the 4th is a big ass car company.
Yeah, and then I don't know if Mass Mutual is like a regular like sponsor with the NHL, but I know the other 3 are just they're companies that already are like long-standing sponsor partners with the NHL. I've been doing ad campaigns with them forever. So
isn't the Senators the Senators arena Scotiabank Place, isn't it?
Well,
I
yeah,
think
and then
that-
Scotiabank
is
is just a really big Canadian. No, that's
Toronto. I'm pretty sure.
Hold on, let me check. I thought they.
I think Scotia might also actually be sponsoring the Sens. I think it's both
Oh
of them.
man, Scotia.
I know-
Scotia.
Ottawa was Canadian Tire.
Oh no,
Center.
they're Canadian Tire. They're Canadian Tire.
Are they still? Okay, so then I think they used to be Scotia, went to Canadian Tire, and then Toronto picked up. But
Yep.
yeah, Scotiabank is just a really big Canadian sponsor for the NHL. So it makes sense that Canadian division, and then it's names. I don't see the big deal.
I also some teams are doing the helmet ads and some teams aren't. I don't really get. I mean, I guess it depends on the financial situation for each team.
I thought fairly every one.
I looked through and there was a few that did not have any. Like the Lightning right now, it didn't. There was nothing online about the Lightning having a helmet sponsor.
The Islanders don't have one either. I don't think. Right? They're
interesting.
But there's quite a few who do. I will say the Penguins big PPG, that's a big friggin' sticker and that's ugly. But you do what you gotta do.
It is like it does definitely work better on some of the helmets than the others because like it's a big ass blue PPG on a black, white, and like yellowish gold uniform.
Yep.
With the Habs, it's at least like on their blue helmets, it's Bell in white writing, and on their white helmets, it's Bell
blue.
in blue writing.
Yeah, that one makes sense.
It blends in really well. It doesn't. You barely even notice it. I mean, you notice it, but like it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It definitely is mixed around the league.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I think the Leafs have like a red Scotia S on their helmet, which
the
looks
Leafs
strange.
do. Yeah, and it's on their white helmet, and I'm like, oh, could you not have just made it blue? But it's because their corporate colors are red and white.
Color is red,
So it's like, make an exception.
I love how we just were like it's not a big deal, but then we just critiqued all the
We just
stickers
keep
on
talking
that.
Well,
I mean, because in the end,
the Edmonton one's kind of cool.
In the end, it's not a big deal, but like some of them do look a little silly.
I'm just joshing. I definitely
like Nashville's got a big giant Bridgestone logo.
Yeah, but the Bridgestone logo is sick, so it's cool.
I want to see what it looks like actually on their helmet.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at Pittsburgh's right now. That's pretty fucking ugly,
dude. It's Pittsburgh's is the worst. It really is. Like Pittsburgh's is bad. Like look at that, dude. It's
so the one for the Capitals is pretty cool.
The Capitals, I like the Capitals one because it sticks with the Capitals. It's Capital
One.
Capital One. Yeah.
It's so
like
good.
if you just don't even look too close, it's
I
just
don't
like
think
all right, it still says Capital. It's fine.
It's just their name.
I don't think the Senators have one right now either. They're expected to wear Bell, but they don't have one yet.
Why did the Nashville Predators Twitter account share an OnlyFans link on June 22nd?
Because whoever their social media manager was having
but it was on
fun.
It was on June 22nd. It never got removed.
He was on the wrong account.
See it. Click on it. Click on it.
It just says OnlyFans.com. I think it's just the main website.
Oh,
but...
that's funny.
Oh no, they have. It actually was a link. It said Preds NHL Twitter guy, but it says the account's gone now.
Oh my gosh, dude!
They made an account on OnlyFans.
That's funny.
All right. Things you didn't expect.
So.
That just took. We just went.
Oh, that's ugly.
We did just turn.
That's
to,
ugly.
Which one?
Did you guys see the Detroit one?
I'm sure.
United Wholesale. It's a big U, W, and M right across the.
I did see that. That one actually, you know what? That one I don't mind because the colors match. And it's just text.
Ooh, I like Boston's. Titty Bank. They got Titty Bank.
They got Titty Bank.
Yeah, they did. Same as the arena.
Cool. Titty Bank.
The Bridgestone one. I like the Bridgestone one. The bell on the Canadians looks more than fine.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Helmet stickers.
Oh, is Nick crashing? Uh-oh.
No.
Nick's, he's still here.